What's going on, everybody? New year, new Boompa content. Today we are out here because my sister and mom got me right for Christmas and kind of got me in the mood for some good old Sonic. It's kind of unraveled. I'm kind of like in this whole Sonic phase now, and it's kind of gotten bad, but shout out to the Postal Service for not completely destroying the box of Sonic Colors Ultimate. I'll be playing this game with Sonic's detached head beside me, and his
Damn,
keychain
son,
attached to my
where'd you
laundry room
find
key.
this?
I'm ready to experience Sonic Colors for the first time because, as you know, this is a remake of the 2010 Wii game, which in 2010 it caught me when I was out of the Sonic phase, coming out 2 days after Call of Duty Black Ops, so that was kind of like peak middle school gamer rage era for me. But yeah, people used to always hold the original Sonic Colors in high regard, being like the doubling down of the boost gameplay and kind of like a classic. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Go over my experiences and see if Sonic Colors Ultimate is worth the remake and worth our time. And as always, like and subscribe for more Boompa World. And honestly, I was eager to play, even though I heard a lot of bad things about this game. I was like, what could really go wrong? It can't be worse than Sonic Forces, not to be negative about that. But I started it on portable mode shortly after opening it on Christmas Day. The vibe of the game, grandiose cutscenes, beautiful 3D, Eggman's little evil theme park, all this electronic music, Sonic's running around. I was feeling the magic, and the game had a lot of instant replayable fun, like the levels with 3D and 2D platforming. And although the modern gameplay in 2D feels a little more sluggish compared to like the Genesis 2D platformers, and like that little double jump does take some time getting used to, the overall feel of Sonic Colors, his controlling in 3D especially, is great. And he's just in this pretty little gamer world with just such an amazing presentation. Cutscenes, set pieces, things all absent in the most recent Sonic game, not to mention it again, but this game just feels so much more complete. It feels like they actually colored in all the art, concept art, so they knew what they were doing. I don't know, and everything just feels pleasant. The cutscenes are almost funny with this little robot duo trying to give this little Saturday morning cartoon comic book vibe.
Right here, sir. Just need to install it.
They got to do all Eggman's busy work. I don't know, I had this almost Pixar feel to it, and I don't know, I hope they tap into it for this next Sonic game, because
He fell off. He really did fall off.
they fell off. But yeah, after playing the first couple of zones, I realized how much more I liked 3D Sonic, at least early on. A lot of the design was more focused and intentional with 3D Sonic, where 2D Sonic had to rely on gimmicks more, like the buttons and the puzzles, and also they relied heavily on these futuristic-looking blocks that just kind of like took me out of the level and make me realize, yeah, I'm definitely playing a video game. The 3D levels were like always a blast, and the game overall was still beautiful, and each zone had great art direction, but it was just more well realized in the 3D space. I was just kind of running around mowing down levels, replaying some because you have to grind for that S rank, which is all the more fun. But yeah, the imaginative energy surrounding this game kept me like really intrigued. Things like the donut loop-de-loop and the sweet levels and these little jelly bean rockets and shit like that. But wait a sec, I didn't even mention the main gimmick around this game. Eggman is running this like theme park, like a alien center, like he's controlling and harnessing all these planets and aliens. And the aliens there are called Wisps. And like they don't fuck with Eggman, so they try to collab with Sonic, and we get to use their powers, and like they help us out, we help them out. We try to save their planets. You get the idea. They have like a weird digging guy, a flying guy, crystal guy. They're pretty fun, but sometimes the execution is a little wonky or maybe feel a little off. And you may rather be running around at the speed of sound. But it gave Colors this differentiating feature that sometimes broke up the monotony of just running straight. And I like it a little bit better than Unleashed differentiating feature of the Werehog too. So yeah. It's sometimes really fun when you can use the Wisps as a means of like a shortcut and finesse like through a part that you don't like. They become a staple in other Sonic games. Their appearance has more reason in this one though. But moreover though, like any modern platformer, Sonic Colors Ultimate has character customization. And you know Boompa World is a sucker for that. It gives exploration meaning because we gotta find these little gold tokens. It gives me much more motivation so I can get Sonic dripping differently. I'm slightly more handsome as I progress through the game. I got Flame Sonic. But yeah, after making some progress through the first 3 zones, the next 3 all unlock at once, which definitely opens up the game more, makes me get less bored and probably judge some of the extra fluff levels less harshly because I can move from zone to zone. And the last 3 worlds were actually surprisingly even more colorful and varied than the first couple, which surprised me. because the first three honestly were still impressive. The soft tone and music and overall vibe of Planet Wisp was so ethereal. I just wanted to move here, have a picnic, but instead our outside looks like this. Midwest bullshit. The levels were consistently replayable by now, and the 2D level design, even though the slower platformer-based design filling in between each speed section, it didn't bother me. It still feel like Sonic. Although both through the 3D and 2D were super linear, it still gave you like multiple paths to get to the end of the level, which is just so necessary in Sonic, and something that they've been falling off on lately with like Sonic Forces. I just cannot believe how much they nailed the boost formula in this game in Generations and then completely shit the bed in Forces. Like, this is when Sonic Colors really showed me its meat and potatoes, and I really got used to the controls, and I just dug in and just really enjoyed it. I got the whole Saturday morning quirky cartoon vibe from the cutscenes and everything.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot.
But I don't know. Sonic and everybody misses a lot with their jokes. Makes me feel as though I'm playing a game for like 6-year-olds, even though, which I probably am, but geesh, come on. After flying through and loving Planet Wisp, I faced a second iteration of the first boss, which is pretty lame, but it's fine. You can't win them all. I was talking this game up all, but looks like we got some repeated boss levels and some boring shit like that. But then other stuff picks up and you forget about annoying stuff like that because the next level had that metal emo dragon death coaster in space, and yeah, the edgy vibes this next zone gave and made me forget that the game lacked a full roster of decent bosses. Asteroid Coaster is too lit. And before I continue, let me say I've been wanting to make a 3D Sonic video, but damn, I wanted to be positive. Like, I had scripts for Sonic Heroes and Sonic Forces, but I just felt too mean talking about these games like so badly because I mean Sonic Heroes especially, that game is still cool, like a lot of great ideas, but as I wrote I would just seem like angry, and I don't know, like Sonic Forces, it's just a dead horse and I can't help but mention it just in comparison because this game is just so much better. But I'm just glad Sonic Colors did the blue blur handsome man justice, and I don't have to tiptoe around glitchy jank or boring repeated level design and overall blandness. Sonic Colors is actually genuinely fun, even though I'm nitpicking in moments and I'm saying shit, especially when you learn the levels and how to get through them faster and more satisfyingly. Trying to get that S rank by using the wisps and all that, it's just so satisfying. You don't have to maneuver around BS or, well, everything's okay, but this thing's glitchy and blah-de-blah, or the camera sucks. It's actually just solid. It's all just complete. I felt like this game was like full of like hype, iconic moments too. Like, this is what Sonic felt like first time, just like running out with the good vibes, like the first level of Sonic Heroes maybe. Like, just those types of energy, just where you're just like taking in the level, they're just setting like a beautiful scene. Like, look at this, Sonic! But after another reused boss fight, I was just ready for the last zone, and it felt like they low-key ran out of creative juices and put some extra levels in each zone, but like the first and last levels usually will blow you out of the water with like how sweet they were. And speaking of water, you see I was trying to be a little cute there, but they managed to make a Sonic water zone not be mid, not be trash. Aquarium Park was the last zone. I saw water. I was like, yo, this is about to be trash. But Sonic swims really good in this game. Like, he keeps his speed in the water, and along with like the Japanese architecture and ninja robots, it was just cool levels along with the design. I feel like they hit their peak. They used a lot of like anti-gravity water and stuff. My socks would have been blown clean off if I played this in 2010. And Sonic would have been back in the cool crowd. And I mean, I eventually did come back and loved Sonic Generations, and you know, Sonic Mania's a certified classic already. But I can't believe I skipped over this, Sonic Colors. But I mean, it was my sister's Wii, so it makes sense. I don't know. After beating this game, I have to say, I did not experience a single graphical glitch, any in-level glitches, anything. And that sucks because that was just what drove all of its media attention. Pretty much all the not really all the reviews, but pretty much all the stuff that you would see in the media or in the news about this game was that it had game-breaking glitches and stuff. And I don't know, maybe just because it was updated and stuff, but I had no problems and they knew what they were doing. I mean, I hope that this next Sonic game takes notes from this in Generations, but gives us something new and is next level. I'll eventually complete this game 100% with all the rings, but I don't want to rush it. I'm just going to come back and get my Sonic fix whenever and eventually become Super Sonic and fully complete it. But after completing all these zones, I can say I highly recommend this game. Give it a go. It's already cheap. It's already like not full price. It's actually kind of long too for Sonic standards. It held my attention to the end. Getting the true ending does take work, though, so keep that in mind if you are like a completionist and you need that. I can't believe this game got kind of negative reception from what I saw, and I really just can't see why. I get the usual criticisms of unpolished from other recent games, but this one actually seemed to have a lot of care into it. Sonic Colors feels like their baby, like they actually got it right, maybe for like the 30th anniversary. We got to relive the good old days, and Sonic did not miss for once. Sega. Remember to like and subscribe for more Boompa shit. I'll be back on the PS2 or the Wii or some other different stuff, the GameCube, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to start uploading more this year. 2022, Boompa's year. Let's do it. Sonic Colors Ultimate, one of the good ones. Kisses.